Hello and welcome to the latest beef and lamb market update. I'm Rebecca Oborne, analyst here at AHDB Beef and Lamb. Today I'll be looking at the latest trends for the sectors. Let's start by looking at the beef market. As you can see, prime cattle prices have remained reasonably steady through March, but were on a slight upwards trend, standing at around 355 pence per kilogram, which is slightly above the 5-year average for this time of year. Prime cattle prices typically turn around in the spring and start to trend upwards as demand increases. The small change in direction recently may imply the spring boost for prime cattle prices will shortly be felt. Through March, cow prices have continued to perform strongly, standing at around 255 pence per kilogram, which is well above year-earlier levels. Although compared to the 5-year average, cow prices may at first seem high. Over the past 3 years, cow prices have been under pressure, and therefore the current trend is returning the price to a more historic normal level. Reports continue to suggest that demand for manufacturing beef is staying strong. Beef and veal production during February was around 3% higher than year-earlier levels. This increase was largely driven by an increase in cull cow slaughterings, as well as an increase in prime cattle carcass weights. It would seem that some prime cattle are being sent forwards over finished. We will look at this in the next video from the red meat market intelligence team, when we'll be examining carcass weights in more detail. Looking forwards, with spring now officially here, prime cattle prices may start to receive some seasonal support. However, if prime cattle continue to come forwards over the finished, this may weigh on prices. Moving on to the lamb market, with the deadweight old season SQQ now averaging around 530 pence per kilogram. This is the highest the old season quote has ever stood. It is currently standing just over £1 higher than year-earlier levels. This continued upwards movement is supportive of reports that suggest demand is just in front of overall supply, which would include domestic production but also imports. Since it appears there is no shortage of our own lambs on farm, it looks like either imports could be lower or the export demand is increasing. High international prices would lead to both. Considering the somewhat bullish price recently, it is not surprising that production in February was strong, up 4% on the year. Actually, there are likely still plenty of lambs on farm. Currently, trends in the global market are supportive of domestic prices. With the key Easter kill period now over, will lamb prices hold up over the coming weeks? To keep up to date with the latest lamb price developments on the AHDB markets page, where you will also find the latest news for the cattle sector.